So I wanted to start my speech with saying films are made to be seen. That's what I believe in. My name is Maureen Prins. I am the founder of Solar Cinema, and I'm also a filmmaker. Solar Cinema is a mobile solar-powered cinema that brings unseen films to unusual places. That's a nice slogan, but maybe it needs some explanation. I'll just tell you first what the Solar Cinema is. It's actually a van, and it has solar panels on the roof. It's parked outside, so if anybody wants to come and see it later, you can. And the solar panels on the roof generate enough solar power for us. I store it in batteries in my van, and then we can travel virtually anywhere to set up an outdoor screening. This can be in a park, a beach, a square, even maybe the garden of the Peace Palace. And in this way, we really bring film close to an audience. For me, as a filmmaker, I really believe that films are a very strong tool to have a message, just like any art, basically. Art is a perfect tool to provoke thought, to start discussions, but also like Amar, I think his name was, the musician was saying, art can bring kind of liveliness and take you away for a bit out of your situation. So film can do this as well. So film needs to be seen, but most of the time films are shown in film theaters, festivals, TV, maybe online, but it's very for a specific, sometimes specific audience that have to look for this film and be interested in the film, to go and watch it. What we do is take the cinema to the people. So we drive our cinema to a local park and we invite the local neighborhoods to come and see these films. And it's quite magical. When I started doing this, I saw that something really happens. Not only that people come and see the film, maybe they're not even interested only about the title of the film or the subject, but they come and they gather. So maybe neighbors meet for the first time in the park when they're seeing this film, and they will chat together what they've seen. And I think then we've planted a seed also in this kind of social cohesion that happens. And it's fun, and depending on what subject the film is about, we can have debates afterwards, or sometimes we just come and arrive just for fun. So it's a traveling cinema, and I've been doing this for 9 years now, traveling the Netherlands and mostly in Europe. But I was thinking, wow, if I have a traveling cinema, wouldn't it be amazing to have more traveling cinemas and to bring more films, unusual films, to the most interesting places, and even to places where there is maybe even no energy, because we are self-sufficient with the solar energy. I started the foundation, Solar World Cinema, and I have 2 wonderful colleagues that are helping to pursue this dream. And our dream is to have a worldwide network of solar-powered cinemas that bring unseen films to unusual places. We've did a pilot project of 5 cinemas in Latin America. They're now traveling themselves, and they're operating independently. And then, like last night, I was making a screening, and I was thinking, how amazing is it that I'm here in Deventer, making a screening in a beautiful place, and at the same time, the cinema in Chile is traveling through the desert, bringing film to the children there. So that's a crazy thought of having all these mobile cinemas having the same cause and actually interchanging content, but also knowledge. So that's what we're doing. We're working from Indonesia to South Africa to Kosovo to Spain, and we try to get local entrepreneurs to start up the same van as I have. And that's great. And I think I want to take you to a very special place where we've been in May. And this is actually the Sahara. This is the Dakhla refugee camp of the Sahrawis. It's at the border of the Western Sahara. They've been living in this camp for 40 years now, awaiting a referendum. And so 3 or 4 generations nearly of Sahrawis are living there. There is a Spanish organization, a human rights film festival called Sahara. They go once a year and organize a film festival there. And we were invited to go to the festival, and also thinking of maybe we could make a project there. And I was thinking, wow, that's amazing. If you talk about unusual places, going to the Sahara, it's crazy. You would never go there, especially not to the camps. But at the same time, I was feeling a bit, you know, what the hell am I supposed to go and do there for them? Because I'm coming there to visit, and we come with films, and we're a festival, and after a week, we go again. And then actually arriving there and seeing this festival taking place in the middle of the sand, and having the whole camp gathering, seeing films, and watching films from all over the world, so opening their view to the world. That was amazing, but what was even stronger is, and then I come back to the power of art and film, is that that festival was also offering for that week a podium for the filmmakers, Sahrawi filmmakers that lived in the camps. There is a small film school. Young filmmakers make their films about their culture, and they're very proud to screen it. And then we go back. So I think, okay, so I go back. So is it worth it? Like, what can I do? What am I doing? Well, actually standing here and telling you about the Sahrawis, that's actually what we talked about. That's what's happening, and that's what's happening also giving a space for their films. And we're now trying to set the local film school up with a solar cinema, so they can actually start traveling along the other camps that are there, because we visited a camp of 40,000 people, but there's 160,000 refugees living there in camps. So if we enable them to have a traveling cinema, they keep on making their films, we exchange films, and they can provide a screen in the camps, then they can use the power of art and show their stories. So I really hope that we can go and help them, and it had a great impact to go there. I think tonight, actually, we have a screening, but because the weather in the Netherlands is not like the Sahara, we do have enough power, because we've stored it the whole summer already in the batteries. The film screening was going to take place outside, but we've just had to decide that actually saving you from getting really wet and cold, we're moving the screening indoors. So the screening tonight of Between Worlds of Fea Al-Alada will be screened in here, and it'll start at 8 o'clock, 8:15, and we work on this screening together with Movies That Matter. So I think that's it.
All right, thank you, Maureen.